Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see cheese balls. Before that, if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel and turn on the bell notification to get my later updates. Come on, let's see the recipe now. To prepare these cheese balls, I have taken 3 medium-sized potatoes, which I have boiled and smashed and kept here. Make sure that it is not very watery. So once it is boiled, please transfer the water. Strain the water and smash it like this. If it's watery, then it will be little difficult. It will not hold the cheese inside. Then for this cheese balls, I have taken 4 slices of cheese. If you have cheese cubes, you can take cheese cubes as well. See here I have taken 4 slices like this. Even you can take cottage cheese if you have, you can grate and use it. Then now we are going to add masalas to that smashed potato. For that I have taken around 3 tablespoons of maida, that is all purpose flour. You can adjust according to the consistency of that smashed potato. It gives little thickness to that dough actually. Then 1 tablespoon of chaat masala. Then I have taken freshly chopped coriander leaves. If you have thyme, oregano also, you can make use of that. I don't have, for that I have taken only coriander leaves. Red chili flakes. For this I have grinded 8 dry red chilies in a mixer jar and kept. Salt to taste. Then to prepare the outer layer of the cheese balls, we need that breadcrumbs and corn flour I have taken. For breadcrumbs, I have taken rusk slices, around 5 to 6 rusk slices I have pulsed and kept. If you have corn flakes also, you can use it, or dry bread you can roast and pulse and keep. Then 4 tablespoons of corn flour to make it into a batter. Now with this smashed potato, we are going to start preparing the balls. See here it is very thin, but don't worry, you can add all-purpose flour to this potato. See, I am going to add all-purpose flour, which gives little thickness to this smashed potato actually. You can add little by little. You can adjust according to the consistency. Then salt to taste. Then I am going to add fresh coriander leaves. If you have thyme, parsley, basil, you can add. But I have added fresh coriander leaves. Here chaat masala, around 1 tablespoon I am adding. If you can add even oregano, it gives nice aroma for this. Then red chili flakes. It will be very spicy, so you can adjust according to your taste. But if it is spicy only, it will be nice. Otherwise, it will not be good. So try to make sure that it is more spicy. Now I am start kneading it. You can nicely knead so that that all-purpose flour has to mix nicely. Make sure that it should not stick with your hands actually. If it stick in your hand, it is little difficult to make balls. So if it is sticky, you can add little more all-purpose flour and make the dough softer. I am going to add little more all-purpose flour so that it will not stick in my hands. Then you can make a dough and we can keep it aside actually. See, nicely you have to mix so that it should mix everywhere, so that it will be little dry and it will be good to make balls. Let us keep it aside. See here, now I have taken the cheese slices. I have removed that thin film of paper and I have kept it on a plate. If you have cheese cubes also, you can make use of that, or grated cheese, cottage cheese also you can use it. But you have to smash like this because we are going to make ball out of this cheese. So just nicely smash it so that it has to come like one big ball like dough. For that I am just mixing nicely. Actually for this cheese balls, we are going to fill this cheese inside the potato filling, but it will be very plain and it will not be very tasty if it is going to be plain. For that I am going to add little masala, spice to it. So I have added red chili flakes, and I am going to add a pinch of salt to this. And again I am going to mix nicely. You can add any masalas of your taste, but I have added red chili flakes and salt. That's all. If you need any other masala also, you can try it out. Again, you have to mix nicely because it will not mix. So you are going to gently knead it, but make sure don't take much time, because as you take it from refrigerator, it will become very it will start melting actually. For that, I am going to knead it fast. Then let us make a ball like this, a small tiny ball like this, which is going to give a filling for that potato, and you are going to make a cheese balls out of it. Like this, you can small size, like a small cube size. It should be mediums, very small size ball I have rolled and kept like this. See here, like that you can make the other balls also. See, I have made and kept. Now this cheese balls are ready. Now we are going to take the potato, that potato mixture. See here, this you can grease your hands if you want, and you can start rolling like a ball like this, so that we are going to keep the cheese balls inside the potato. For that, I have rolled and kept all the potatoes like this, I mean smashed potato mixture like a balls. See here. Then after making a balls, we are going to roll like this. Just you can roll very hardly, and you can make it into a tight balls. Now after that, we are going to press with your index finger like this and make a hole where we are going to keep this cheese balls, and we are going to keep this as a dumpling, and we are going to wrap it around. You have to do it gently because the cheese should not come out actually. So please be careful while rolling after keeping the cheese balls inside this potato mixture. See here, you should be little gentle enough while kneading. It is not sticking my hands. In case if it is little sticky, you can add all-purpose flour like this. Again, we are going to make a hole out of it and fill this cheese balls inside, and you can cover this. Make sure there is no opening. It should be covered and wrapped everywhere, and you can slowly knead it after this. Gently you should do, otherwise the cheese will come out. When we are frying, it will burst and it will start coming out. Like this, I have made all the balls like this. See here, it should not be sticky, so make sure it is not sticking your hands. Now after that, I am going to mix this with the coat this with the breadcrumbs. For that, I have taken breadcrumbs, which I have made it from the rusk and corn flour, from which we are going to make a batter out of it. For that, I am adding little water to this corn flour, and you can nicely mix it, but make sure it should be very thin. It should not be very thick. First, I am going to take this ball and roll it with the breadcrumbs, because once we fry, due to heat, the cheese will start melting and it will come out. For that, we are going to pack this with this breadcrumbs. First, I have coated with breadcrumbs. Again, I am going to dip with corn flour batter, and again second layer of breadcrumbs I am giving, so that there is no way no way of the cheese to come out even though if it melts. See, like this, you can just take the other balls of potato, and you can prepare these balls and keep. Now once it is done, you cannot fry it immediately, because it already it is little melted, the cheese ball. So we are going to refrigerate it for 1 hour now. See, this one we are going to refrigerate it because it is very soft. To make it little hard, I am going to refrigerate for 1 hour. See here, after 1 hour, it is like this. It is little hard outside, so that the cheese will be packed inside. It will not come out. Now I have taken oil in the iron kadai. As I have said in previous videos, iron kadai, it is very good for health if you cook in iron kadai. So I prefer to use iron kadai. Now once it is very hot, you can drop these balls. Make sure it should not be in a low flame, it should be in a high flame, because potato is already cooked. The cheese also, it is little once if it is hot, it will start melting, so no need to cook for much time. You can just take it out once it turns into slight golden brown color. See here, like this, you can flip it gently. It should not break. Be careful while flipping the balls. You can see this, it is a mouth-watering recipe. Your kids will love, because as you all know, dairy products are always rich in protein. They are super rich in protein. like paneer, cheese, everything. So you can try out any recipes like this for kids so that they're allowed to have it. I'm transferring this balls into a plate with the kitchen towel so that if there is any excess oil it will absorb. It will be very hot, so you cannot have immediately. After a minute you can have. See, I'm going to repeat the next set, but make sure the oil should be very hot because we are not going to cook for longer time. If we are cooking for long time, the cheese will come out. It will melt and it will come out. For that, we are not going to fry for longer time. Now see here, it is really very nice. You can have this cheese balls as a snack in the evening. It will be very filling for the stomach, for their stomach. So kids will love having this cheese balls. It will be very nice. When you have this bite, you can feel that cheese, melted cheese inside. It will be very nice. You can try this recipe and then you will come to know. You can feel this. See, now it has changed the color. Once it is turned to slight golden brown color, we can take this out from oil. See here, I am going to remove it from oil now. See, it is cooked now. Now our cheese balls are ready. Now see the cheese ball. Let us see how it is inside because we are eager to see it inside, right? Let me show you. While cutting only, see the cheese is coming out. Wow, it will be very nice. See the outer brown layer with breadcrumbs and second layer of potatoes mixture and the inner filling with cheese. See, after 1 minute it will be like this once it is cooled down. I hope really you will like this recipe. If you like this recipe, please do leave your comment in the comment box and subscribe my channel for later updates. Thanks for watching.